here with my colleague Dave Bradley-Jones, and we are excited to show off PlayoutONE version 6. So many great features that this brings along and a new era of PlayoutONE. Dave, let's talk a bit about some of those things that customers will see.
Yeah, absolutely. We are very excited to bring the latest and greatest version of PlayoutONE version 6, as you said, Chase. So here it is on the screen, and yeah, it looks a little different.
It does.
For the better, I think.
For the better. It looks very, very fast as well.
Yeah, it's very, very quick. What we're actually looking at here is PlayoutONE Control Room. So just a little bit of the background. PlayoutONE version 5, we had PlayoutONE Standard and PlayoutONE Pro. In version 6, we've just got PlayoutONE. Here it is. Effectively, it's PlayoutONE Pro, but we're referring it to as PlayoutONE. Now, Control Room is the application that you're going to see in the studio, in the control room, that your jocks, your users are going to interact with, but not just obviously in the studio. If it's on a production director's PC, or if you've got a traffic manager, another studio, this is the app that they're going to use, and it's fully customizable and really, really fast, as you say, and I can't wait to show you.
Yeah, like you're saying about customizable, obviously, and you talk about a situation like a traffic manager or even a production director, and obviously you can tell this is our main playing area here with our dashboard, but that's not necessarily something that the traffic director or the production director even needs to be in the screen of. Can we snap to a quick different workspace?
Yeah, absolutely. So the big thing with version 6 is we're bringing user logins to the system. So if you want to, you can enable user logins, and then that will enable every user to not just have their own private area, but they can access public areas as well. And you're going to see this as we go through the software. Here's all the public workspaces. So these are available to everybody. But if I want to create my own private space just to me, then I can do that. But first, let's talk, what is an actual workspace? Well, a workspace is this on the screen right now. So we're currently in the default one. If I just go to On Air Simple, you'll see things have changed on the screen. Yes. So we've got the wider dashboard, we've got the log at the bottom, a couple of others on here that are going to come with the system by default. We've got one called 3 modules, and this includes 3 modules. We've got the log on the left, quick keys here on the right, but then this new...
It looks familiar, but it also... it wasn't in V5.
It wasn't in V5, but it was in WebVT. This is the triple stack. We're bringing this to version 6. And the great thing about the triple stack is not only can you pick something up from the log, so we can grab Supertramp here and just drag it straight in like this, but what we can also do is just bring something straight in off the desktop. So if we don't want to import something into the library, have it clogging up, because we're just going to use this once, then it's very simple. Bring it in, and it's ready to go. There's also buttons on here to do chaining, so when this item finishes, it moves on to the next. We've also got ducking on here, so if I press this, it just gives me a nice little shelf on the level, so I don't have to quickly find where it's coming out of the desk. So really, really useful. Looking forward to bringing triple stack to Control Room in version 6.
Yeah, and I can also see, as you said, about the different features that it brings along with that. So, great to have for like news actualities, things that, you don't necessarily need to put in the database, have it live there forever. Just a quick, simple one-time, two-time use, and it can go away.
Yeah, absolutely. So we are looking forward to how users use this. As we look at the quick keys, again, we've got the public set here for everybody to use, but if you've got something that you use on a regular basis that's private to you, then you can create private sets in here. And you will also see public and private on the media finder. So let's just go to a different workspace. Let's go to the content director workspace. So here's the log on the left, here's the log on the right, and again, you've got private bookmarks, and you've also got the public bookmarks as well.
And you can drag and drop across just from that. You put things into the log if you need to, but obviously a better workspace possibly for somebody who isn't necessarily right on the air at that point.
Exactly. And this also works in multi-station. So over here in the top left-hand corner of the dashboard, we want to switch to another station. We just need to come up to here and then choose our different station, and there it is, ready to rock and roll.
Fantastic. So quick.
Very quick.
Make that change.
Yeah, very, very quick. It really is fantastically quick, and speed is of the essence. We're all very busy. We're all doing multiple things, so speed is of the essence, and version 6, you get that.
Oh, nice customizability. Obviously, some of the features that we already have known to come and love. Things continue on, and some new bells and whistles as well that are in there. And I believe we have some changes to some of the other apps people have come to know as well with the PlayoutONE suite.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's just put this back to classic hits, and then if I just minimize Control Room, here's Audio Engine. So again, it's looking very similar taken the same design language as control room, and we've made some changes in here that I'm really excited to show you. The biggest one, I think, is if we come into the settings, if you've ever used the what we call outputs right now in version 5, we now have this new routing module here, which is just so much simpler. It combines your inputs and your outputs all in one space. Really, really clean. If anyone's ever used a patch panel, or if you've used something like a Dante or a Wheatstone matrix grid, it's very, very similar to that. So hopefully there's lots of learnings we've taken from that, and then we've applied them here as well. So lots of feedback been used on that. So this is great. This is wonderful. Again, it's you've got your input levels here, and the same design language with the live assist, automation, off air, on air, all up here as well. And then your live mic status is now over here in the top left-hand corner.
Yeah, it looks great. Obviously, some things we've come to get familiar with Audio Engine, but now it brings about a very matching look to the control room style as well, as you noted, and definitely easy with audio over IP as well, getting things set up and routed through there. Yeah,
absolutely. So that's Audio Engine. Let's take a look at Monitor. Again, nice little refresh on Monitor, bringing it into the new V6 design language. One of the big things you'll notice is this section here. This is now fully customizable. So if there are applications running that you want to see on the front page of Monitor here, then you can do this now very, very easily. If we just pop into settings, and if we go to dashboard presets, up to 10 you can now show on the screen.
Fantastic.
So it's really, really handy. But apart from that, everything else is pretty much the same inside. We've just tidied things up a little bit and just brought them up to the V6 design language.
Now, obviously, got to look at Monitor. We've gotten a look at Audio Engine and the new control room, as well as it'll be known, with that user interface for on-air presenters and also people working in a production environment. But some other apps that we've come to know, like how about Auto Importer and File Copy and Data Controller? Those all get a little change up as well?
Yep, they've had the same refresh, but some have also had a bit of a rename. So you'll notice here, Importer. So we've dropped the auto off the front, and the reason we've done that is because it's often referred to as AI, Auto Importer, but as we know, there is a much more prominent AI in the world these days, so we didn't want to confuse things, so we've just dropped it. It's now called PlayoutONE Importer. Big difference here, apart from the design language, is the log is now over here, so you can basically see all the event logs and search them as well, which is really, really nice. And then you mentioned File Copy. Well, that has had a really big rename. It's now called Action Manager.
Oh, okay.
Now, in File Copy, you did have actions that you associated with the different profiles, but we've just gone a stage further now and renamed it Action Manager. Back in the day when File Copy was born, it was just a simple file copy one file from here to here.
It's
and then
grown very much so over the years.
It's grown,
yes.
New arms, new legs, and it's turned into something different. So Action Manager definitely sums it up a lot more and better describes the process that it's doing.
So let's say I'm a satellite station, or I have some satellite programming, or even audio over IP, and I need to do some configuration around that. Obviously, we've come to know Data Controller is the spot for that, but that's gotten a little bit of a change as well.
Yes, again, another rename in V6. Data Controller is now called Bridge, so this bridges the communication between your PlayoutONE system and also the outside world, so that's where that is. Again, the log has now changed. It's over here, so you can see all the different things, your Wheatstone, your Aiir, your various different
nice
devices.
Little search there too, I notice.
Yeah, really handy if you've
Fantastic.
got something you're looking for, a specific trigger, or you just want to quickly debug why that didn't fire. Put the search terms in here and then you can find it much more easier. And apart from the design language, everything else pretty much the same that you've come to know and expect from Data Controller. It's just now called Bridge.
So we see a lot of new great features that we have with version 6. Let's talk about for our customers who are already on PlayoutONE and coming over. Are they going to lose all those things and settings that they've already had, or will that all just seamlessly integrate into the new version 6?
Wouldn't that be terrible if that's
it would be terrible.
If that's what happened? No, of course not. With our great support team, led by yourself, Chase, we are going to make sure that everything that you've got in version 5 copies across to version 6. Yes, there's going to be a bit of retraining, just a bit of refamiliarization, but once you've played with this for an hour, things are in the places where you'd expect them to be. So we're not expecting it to be a great learning curve, but of course, if you run a station, of course you want to make sure your staff have had the chance to play with it. So we're going to have plenty of tutorial videos. Our support team, when they come to upgrade your station, will work with you to make sure that everything's copied across, everything's in the right place, and we'll be on hand to help as well.
Awesome. Well, Dave, we're very excited for version 6 of PlayoutONE. And of course, you can go to Aiir.com to learn more.